Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Here with my Daily Five. I am Jane Gallina, also known as Airplane Jane, and you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, also my website, CJane Trade, and TickerTocker as well. If you all ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at jane@cjanetrade.com. Let's go ahead and get into my Daily Five. First one on my list, a powerhouse in the market, Apple. I do have the hourly chart up here with StockCharts, and you can see we are getting close to all-time highs. We do have that nice gap up, and we are close to breaking out. As you see, I also have the volume on the chart. There is not a lot of volume up here, so once we go ahead and we hit that breakout point, we could surge up higher. We could very quickly see 375 or 380. Next one, another powerhouse in the market is Microsoft. Microsoft, same scenario. We have that nice gap up. Again, these are all hourly charts. And you can see we are once again very close to that breakout point. Will I think that we will potentially see it this week of June 15? There is a potential. Now, the other reason why I do have Microsoft and Apple on my list is because they are the top two holdings in the SPY and QQQ ETF. So when these two are really surging, they can really have a big movement in the market with their push or pull back in whichever direction. So I have those two, and I do monitor them all the time because they are such a big portion of the holdings for, again, the SPY and QQQ ETFs. Next one on my list is going to be Facebook. So Facebook, we have this nice double top that you can see there. And I do have to tell you guys that I do also follow the dark pool prints, right? So if you don't know what dark pool prints are, the dark pool was established back in the 1980s. And this was an area for the really big guys, the hedge fund managers, you know, Bill Ackman, Warren Buffett, all of these people, for them to get really good fills of potentially 1 million shares, you have to somewhat hide your order. If you were to see that on the level 2, more than likely it would never reach that price for somebody to sell because they would see a big, huge sell order, or vice versa. It would never reach the price at which they would be willing to buy. So what happened was they went ahead and they developed the dark pools. When there were commissions that were being charged, they would get better commission charges, lower commission charges, I should say, and better fills because they were able to go ahead and get all of their order filled at a specific price. So the dark pools still exist today, and we do see these dark pool prints. Facebook is one of the stocks within this past week that we saw a very large print. 2.5 million shares of Facebook, right? That's not chump change. If we're talking 2.5 million of 237,000, we're looking at roughly $470 million. Do you want to be on the wrong side of that trade? Not me. So Facebook is definitely on watch for that reason. If we go ahead and we surge above that 240 level, we could quickly see 250, 260, 270, 280, maybe even a test of 300. Yesterday, we did have the FOMC come out and say, hey, we are buying all of these federally backed securities. There are two major ways that they can go ahead and stimulate the economy. That is, they can cut interest rates. What does that mean? More money back in your pocket as a consumer because you're not paying it in interest. The other way is if the FOMC is going to buy the federally backed securities. Best way I can describe this is if you have a car and I buy that car back from you, you're going to have cash in your hands to go ahead and spend it and put it back into the economy. That's what happens when they're buying these securities. That's where the major surge came from. So if we start to see that everybody is also buying securities and pushing them to new highs, we could have a melt up in the market. So Facebook is one of those ones that I'm watching for this week for that potential melt up, short squeeze of all those shorts that started to get in over the past week when we saw the SPY drop down. Next one is going to be XLC. Again, Facebook is a major holding. It is 21% of XLC. So you could trade this with a little bit less risk because it is a portfolio of different stocks in this ETF. We also have Google in there. We have T-Mobile. T-Mobile is also related to 5G network. So we could see that this one could have a really big move coming. We also have Electronic Arts, Activision, Disney, Charter Communications, Netflix, and Comcast. Verizon as well, and AT&T. So when we look at, we've got a large print on a big name in that ETF, as well as potential 5G movement that could be happening in the country. XLC is another one to keep on watch. We could very quickly see a test of the high of the year here, as well as a potential breakout, even up to 58.50 potentially this week. My last one that I do have on watch, we've also seen GDX or the gold sector surge as the market is surging. If you look here, we don't have a lot of volume above that 37 point. So if we are able to go ahead and break that 37, we could have a very nice run to the upside. Gold has been a very hot topic. We have seen a lot of dark pool prints on the gold sector overall. Of course, GDX is going to be a miners. You could also potentially look at Nugget, which is a triple inverse ETF, but not good for long-term holding. So GDX, definitely on watch. We do have a bit of a bull flag that is going ahead and setting up there. If you were to draw your trend lines, you will see, hey, we are on the verge of breaking that. We could have very big movement. We could easily go up to that 44, 45 range, in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching. That is my daily 5 or top 5 for this week. Please check me out. And if you guys want to learn more about the dark pools, you're welcome to come and join us over at the Training Pit, which is bit.ly/trainingpit, or thedarkpools.com. Best luck in trading. Carpe profit. Seize those profits one trade at a time.
Hey guys, Grayson Rose here with StockCharts.com. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, if you did, give us a like down below, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily content from an incredible collection of technical analysts and financial minds. We'll see you back here very soon. Happy charting, my friends.